A man finds himself alone walking towards a cafe. Inside, he finds a jukebox playing loudly and coffee hot on the stove. He turns the music down and attempts to ask the cooks about the town up the road, but no one answers him. He hops over the bar and shouts out the back door, but no one is to be found. He discovers breakfast food on the stove in the kitchen and a broken clock on the floor. As he helps himself to a cup of coffee, he shouts, hoping to get someone's attention. Finding no one, he leaves. He is not able to remember who he is or how he got there. After leaving the diner, he walks to the nearby town, which also seems to be deserted. He shouts into the bakery, then notices what he believes to be a woman watching him in a car from across the street. Upon approaching the car, he realizes that the woman is actually a mannequin who falls out. He hears a payphone ring and rushes to answer it, but there is no one on the other end or an operator. After inserting coins, the man only gets a recorded operating system. The man grows more and more unsettled. As he wanders through the empty town, he goes into the police station. He talks into the police radio, joking that a strange man is walking through town, until he sees a smoking cigar in the ashtray. There are no prisoners being detained in any of the jail cells, but he finds a few things in one cell. The faucet is still running, a towel, a razor, shaving cream, and a shaving brush. After finding these things, he tells himself that he needs to wake up. As the cell door almost creaks closed, the man rushes out of the prison and into the town square, asking where everyone is. As he walks down the street, he hears the church bells ring. After seeing no one come out of the church, he ducks inside the drugstore. He talks to his reflection, apologizing that he cannot remember his name, then wonders why he can't wake up from the nightmare he is stuck in. He then comes to several racks of books and spins them all around. He looks one of the racks and picks up a book called The Last Man on Earth. After spinning the rack around and seeing the same book, he is spooked and leaves the store. That night, he plays a game of tic-tac-toe with himself when several evening street lights switch on. He approaches the movie theater and realizes that the man in the poster, a member of the Air Force, is wearing a similar jumpsuit as he is. He comes to the conclusion that he must also be in the Air Force. The man begins to think that perhaps he is having this dream because of a bomb or another accident. Just then, the film begins to play with a B-52 bomber being seen flying on the projector screen. He dashes upstairs hoping to find someone in the booth running the pictures, but instead, there no one is seen. Even more frightened by this, the man goes downstairs only to bump into a reflection of himself in the mirror, breaking it. He then runs outside and trips over a curb, and then a bicycle. Still on the floor, he sees the image of an eye in the optometrist's office. He quickly gets up and runs down the street again, only to finally collapse near an intersection and press the walk button. It is revealed that the walk button is actually a panic button. A group of military officers are observing the procedures of this experiment in a nearby room, and after the man panics, they remove him from inside a simulator. The broken clock he saw earlier in the cafe was actually the clock which he repeatedly struck that counted his time in the simulator. The man is really a training astronaut named Mike Ferris, confined to an isolation room located within an aircraft hangar for 484 hours and 36 minutes, testing to see if he can stay sane, cooped up in a small spacecraft for the duration of a trip to the moon. The town was a complete hallucination, an escape valve for his sensory-deprived mind. As Ferris is taken out of the hangar on a stretcher, he asks the doctor what went wrong. The doctor tells him that they are capable of solving any problem except the need for company. Ferris sees the moon above him and says wistfully that next time it won't be a dream or a nightmare, it will be real, and that he will be on his way to the moon soon.